Could you just pretend to make coffee and then warm it up?
Like this?
Yes. Yeah. I really suck at this, Leah. This is terrible.
Now I'm making eggs. Hi everyone! Today I filmed a what I eat in a day video. So most of it is breakfast because that's the only meal I make for myself, and I only ate 2 meals today, don't judge me. But for breakfast I made eggs and toast, and I ate them as a sandwich. So here is me making my toast. I get the bread out of the bag, I guess, and put it in the toaster, and then I start cooking the eggs. I start by putting butter into the pan. I can't believe it's not butter, so I guess it's not really butter, but you know, whatever. So, and then I wait for that to melt a little bit before I start to spread it around in the pan like you are seeing right now. And then I start the toast around this time once the pan is warmer, because it takes about the time it takes for me to cook my eggs to make the toast, or for the toast to toast. So this is me cracking the eggs into the pan because I like my eggs over medium, I think is what it's called. I always thought it was over easy, but I learned my lesson at a restaurant one time. But yeah, so I just crack them in there, let them sizzle for a minute, and then I put salt and pepper onto it. It gives it a nice flavor. They're kind of bland without the salt and pepper. So then when I think they're ready, I flip them over and I add salt and pepper to this side as well. While this side is cooking, I grab a plate, and then it's almost done. I turn off the stove while it finishes up. I like to shake it a little bit, and then I put it on my plate. Unfortunately, my toast was not quite ready yet, so I had to wait a little while. So I decided to make my coffee while I was waiting. My mom had actually made the coffee beforehand because I got up really late today, so I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes or so. It was exactly 2 minutes. Then my toast was done. It kind of scared me. I cut that clip out though. So I just butter my toast. I butter both pieces. You're only going to watch me do one because I took so freaking long to do it. I make sure I put the butter away because I don't want it to melt. And I wipe up the counter as I'm walking away. That way I leave a almost completely clean kitchen behind me. I set my food down and I get my coffee out of the microwave. I use 4 packets of stevia because my mom uses stevia and it's not as sweetened, if that makes sense, as like regular sweetener. So I use 4 packets in 1 cup of coffee, and then I use the Coffee Mate creamer. It's hazelnut, sugar-free, which is another reason that I use 4 packets of sugar. But I just use 3 scoops of that, and then I stir it in until it's nice and blended, I guess. I always make sure to put things away as I go because I don't want to have to come back and do it. I almost grabbed the cup by the cup part instead of the handle. Oh, crazy man behind me, wow. Just kidding, that's my dad, don't worry. So now my food is done. How I eat my eggs and toast as a sandwich is I cut the two yolks away from each other, and then I break one of the pieces of toast in half, put one half of the egg onto the toast, put the other half of the toast onto the top as a sandwich, and then I take a bite. And the yolk spills out because it's still runny, and I love that. It's so good. So for dinner, I had French fries as a side, sweet potato fries, and the wet potato wedges. They were so delicious. I only ate the sweet potato fries, but we also had ribs, and my dad was pleased to pose with them, and they had barbecue sauce on them. That's my dad. And that's my dog. That's the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great morning if I don't see you later. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.